Welcome to Grandpa Appalachian Storytime Tales. Round here, stories ain't just told, they're handed down like heirlooms. Pull up a chair, pour yourself a cup of something warm, and sit back and enjoy. In a little mountain town near Clinch River, folks still talk about Josiah and Mattie Bell. They'd known each other since they were knee-high. He, the preacher's boy, she, the blacksmith's daughter. But life in the hills wasn't easy, and folks kept telling them love wouldn't fill a stew pot. But Mattie, she believed love could stitch a life together, same as her granny's old quilt patterns. On the night before their wedding, Granny May handed Mattie a hand-stitched quilt, all white squares, except for one deep red patch in the center. "This here's the heart square," Granny whispered. "Old mountain saying is, if you get married under a quilt with a heart square, your love'll stand storms, sickness, even death. But you gotta sew it with your own hand before the wedding sun comes up." Mattie stayed up all night, sewing that heart square into the quilt's center. Her stitches weren't perfect, her hands trembling, but she poured every ounce of love into it. When morning came, Josiah met her at the altar, under the quilt hung high between two dogwood trees. The preacher said his words, and just as they kissed, a summer storm broke loose. Lightning, thunder, a real mountain downpour. But the quilt never stirred in the wind. Josiah and Mattie stayed married 62 years, raised 7 children, buried 3, and every storm, every sickness, every loss they faced wrapped in that old quilt. Some say it was the stitches. Others say it was love stronger than mountain stone. But every June at the church on the hill, couples still marry under the wedding quilt. Heart square, right in the center, hoping for a love that outlasts the storm. Well, thanks for listening to Grandpa Appalachian Storytime Tales. And for more of these great stories, please like, share, and subscribe.